So what do you need in 2022 to be successful? Tune into this video and I'm going to tell you the 3 things that you need to do to make sure you're successful in 2022. So, the 3 things that you need to be successful in 2022. Number 1, the first thing is you need to take account of your 2021. What did you do in 2021? What did you do well? What did you do that you could improve on? This is something that you should be taking account of each quarter within the year that you're in. So when you get in 2022, at the end of first quarter, you need to see what worked, what didn't work, what can you do to make improvements. So for example, one of my income streams is selling on Amazon. I know that the more products that I can sell on Amazon, the more money that I can make. But I know that some products I get, if I don't do the proper research, I'm not going to sell them as fast, or I might not sell them at all. So there's things that you have to do to make sure that whatever changes that you make, you've done your due diligence to make sure that you're doing everything the right way. You're not going to be perfect. Everybody's going to make mistakes. I've made mistakes. I continue to make mistakes. But the thing is, it's how you recover from that mistake. What did you learn? What did you learn that you could have done better during that particular time? So that's what number 1 is. Take account of 2021. Sit down and jot down everything that you did. If you're like me, you had a vision board that you created. Did you accomplish the different goals that you had on that vision board? Were there things that you did that didn't go as well? You know, something that you wanted to complete in 2021, but you didn't. Nothing wrong with that. That's something that you can put on your vision board for 2022. So take account of what you did. What did I do well? What can I improve on? So that's number 1. The next thing you want to do is you want to lay out your goals. What goals do you have for 2022? You may say, hey, I want to become a millionaire. That's fine, but you got to make sure that whenever you do lay out a goal, you need to make sure it's a SMART goal. S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for attainable, R stands for realistic, and T stands for time bound. So for instance, I said, about becoming a millionaire. My SMART goal may be, I would like to improve my net worth by $1 million by the end of 2022. So is it specific? Yes, it is. I told you exactly what I want to do. Is it measurable? Yes, I can tell you whether I made $1 million or not. Is it attainable? That's to be determined. I think that it is. And the way that it would be attainable for me is to lay out different things where I can continuously make money. It may be to sell courses. It may be to sell more products on Amazon. It may be to do motivational speeches. It may be lots of different things, but it is attainable for me. The next thing is it realistic? It is for me. I think it's realistic. Now, if I said I want to travel to the moon in 2022, to me, that's not realistic. But is it possible? I don't know. I mean, you have different people that are going up into the atmosphere, breaking the sound barrier, doing all of that, but they're not actually going to the moon. So there may be certain things that you have to do that may not be attainable in 2022, but it is possible to be able to go to the moon at some point. It depends on what variables and things that you put in place to accomplish it. But to me personally, that would be unrealistic for me to accomplish. The last thing I said was time bound. Did I put a time frame around when I want to become a millionaire? Yes, I did. I said by the end of 2022. So when you set any type of goal, make sure that goal is a SMART goal. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. And then the final thing to be successful in 2022 or any time that you do it is you need to not only set those goals, behind each one of those goals, you need an action plan. If you don't have an action plan on how you're going to accomplish that SMART goal that you just set, that's nothing but a dream or a wish. If you don't have actions behind your goal, if you don't have a plan behind that goal, it's never going to get accomplished. And when you set that action plan behind it, you also want to create a vision board. So if I said I want to become or improve my net worth by $1 million in 2022, I'm going to get a picture of $1 million. I'm going to cut it out and I'm going to paste that on my vision board. So I do a vision board every year. I do it in December at the end of every year. So I am ready for the new year that comes up. I've been doing this for the past 5 years and I cross off anything that I accomplished. There are some things that I fall short of, but I don't consider it a failure. I just take stock of what that actual item was and see what I could have done better. But I put that back on my vision board if it's something that I still want to accomplish. There's nothing wrong if your goals change. It doesn't mean that you failed or anything like that, but you may be on a different path to accomplish something. There may be things that happen along the way with other goals that you accomplish that now makes you want to have a different path, and it may be bigger than the goal that you had on there that you didn't accomplish. So either way, those are the things that you have to do. I guarantee you, if you do these things, you will be able to accomplish those specific goals. All right, so let's take account of the 3 things that I said you need to do to be successful in 2022 or any time that you are trying to achieve a certain task or goal. The first thing that you need to do is to take account of your previous time frame that you're looking at. So in this case, it's 2021. We're getting ready to complete 2021. We're rolling into 2022. So number 1, take account of 2021. What did you do well? What could you have improved on? There's nothing wrong if you didn't accomplish a goal that you had set out to do. You just need to understand where you missed the boat at. Was it something that you could have done better? Is it something that you needed to research a little bit more on before you could accomplish it? Either way, you just want to know, how did your 2021 complete? Document everything down. The second thing is, for 2022, what are the goals that you're setting? Make sure whatever goal that you're setting is a SMART goal. It's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, it's realistic, and it's time-bound. So as an example of a SMART goal, I want to increase my net worth $1 million by the end of 2022. It's a specific thing. I want to increase my net worth. Is it measurable? Of course. I can measure whether I make $1 million or not. Is it attainable? I feel that it is. It's a stretch goal, but I feel I can make $1 million in 2022. Is it realistic? It is for me. Something that wouldn't be realistic for me is if I said I want to go to the moon in 2022. That's not realistic because I have no idea how to do it. I don't know what it takes to actually do it. There could be years of training that you need before you could actually do that. So to me, that's not realistic. And then time bound. Did I put a time frame around when I want to increase my net worth? Yes, I did. I said by the end of 2022. That's being time bound. So that's a SMART goal. And finally, you want to visually document your goals, your visions, whatever it is that you want to accomplish. You want to visually document that on a vision board. So like I said, I want to make $1 million. What do I need to do? I basically need to print out a picture of $1 million or the word $1 million and put 2022 on it. However you want to depict that visually, you want to then paste that on your vision board. If I say I want to move into a new $1 million house or a $500,000 house, whatever it is, I want to put a picture of a house of one that I would like to get, and then you just put that on that board. So that is what a vision board is. And you want to put that somewhere in your house. I do a vision board every year. I put mine in my walk-in closet. So when I go in my closet, when I walk out, I see that vision board. There's no way for me to miss it. Some people may put it on their mirror, in the bathroom, their vanity mirror. They may put it on one side of it so they always see it. You want to put things like that so that you know what you're striving to do. And that keeps it at the forefront of your mind. That's my vision board. It's just like with doing positive motivational mantras. In the morning, you should wake up with a positive, attitude. Get up being grateful for one, being able to see another day. The same way you wake up is the same way you should go to sleep. Wake up being positive, go to sleep being positive. Be grateful for everything that you have and everything that you're going to get. I guarantee you, you will be successful. So I hope this video helped you out. It was just a quick video on things that you can do to guarantee success. If you like listening to this video, please click the subscribe button and hit that little bell so you can hear the next video that I have coming. Thank you for joining Motivational Publishers. Live that passive income life, one idea at a time.
Yeah, yeah.